Ever tried walking to a grocery store in an American suburb? Congratulations, you just started the longest hike of your life. We live in a country where people drive to Starbucks on the same block, where crossing the street without a car feels like trespassing. But why is that? Why do Americans drive everywhere, and why does it feel normal? The truth is, it's not just convenience or laziness. It's the result of policies, design choices, and decades of cultural conditioning. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see that America's obsession with cars isn't just about freedom, it's also about a trap we built ourselves into. Chapter 1: Suburbia, designed for driving. Let's start with the biggest myth, that Americans just love their cars. Sure, there's some truth there, but the real story began after World War II, when the US government decided to reinvent what the American dream looked like. It wasn't just a house with a yard. It was a house with a driveway. The Federal Aid Highway Act of 1956 poured billions into highways that carved cities apart and created endless suburbs. Developers built communities assuming everyone would own a car. No sidewalks, no corner stores, just cul-de-sacs and asphalt. This wasn't an accident, it was intentional. America didn't evolve around the car, it was built around it. Think of it like designing a neighborhood that only works if you have Wi-Fi, except instead of Wi-Fi, it's Ford F-150s. Chapter 2: Zoning. The invisible law that kills walking. Here's where things get sneaky. You might think the car obsession is cultural, but it's also legal. Zoning laws separate everything into neat categories. Houses here, stores there, offices over there, miles apart. You literally can't walk to your job or a cafe because it's illegal to mix those uses. Add minimum parking requirements, which force every new building to include massive parking lots, even tiny cafes or small apartment buildings. The result? Seas of asphalt where people could have lived, walked, and met. America engineered not just cities, but car dependency. And by the time you got your first driver's license, the system had already made driving your only choice. Chapter 3: The Freedom Myth. Driving in America isn't just transportation, it's identity. It's the open road, the freedom narrative, the shiny ad with the wind in your hair. Cars became symbols of success and adulthood. Movies like Grease, songs like Born to be Wild, road trips on Route 66 all romanticized the car as the American symbol of liberty. But here's the twist. That freedom often comes with a side of debt, isolation, and dependency. We don't drive because we're free. We drive because there's no alternative. And the system sells that dependency back to us as choice. That's marketing genius or madness. Chapter 4: More driving, less living. Now for the uncomfortable truth. The more we drive, the less we actually live. Studies show car-dependent lifestyles reduce social interaction, increase stress, and even lower life satisfaction. The Guardian. When every trip requires a car, spontaneity dies. You can't just stroll to the park or run into a neighbor. Your world becomes a series of parking lots and windshields. And don't forget the hidden costs: fuel, maintenance, insurance, the time spent in traffic that you never get back. Cars promise speed. What they often deliver is distance, from community, from health, from simplicity. Chapter 5: What if America wasn't car first? Imagine America rebuilt differently. Cities with mixed-use zoning. Suburbs retrofitted with sidewalks and bike lanes. Public transport that's actually reliable. Sounds idealistic. Maybe. But it's already happening in small steps. Cities like Minneapolis, Portland, and Houston are revising zoning laws to allow walkable 15-minute neighborhoods. Electric cars solve emissions, but they don't solve distance. The real revolution won't be what powers your car. It'll be not needing one so often. Outro: the cage we built ourselves. So, why do Americans drive everywhere? Because we built it that way, literally. Our cities were designed for cars, our laws protect cars, and our culture worships cars. Driving gave us freedom, but we paved paradise to park in it. Next time you're stuck in traffic, remember, you're not just in a car, you're in a history lesson. If this video made you think differently about America's roads, hit that like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts below. And hey, what's the one place you wish you could walk to, but can't? Thanks for watching Unpacking America, where we don't just describe America, we unpack it.